Taking a look at XRP, we can see that XRP has been range bound for over 6 months, about 220 days, which is a really good sign because it is something similar to what has happened last year, where XRP consolidated for a significantly larger, actually, amount of time, 400 days, and then you had a large rally. That could be foreshadowing that if XRP actually moves up soon, the move to the upside won't actually be the same size because the amount of time going sideways was not the same size. But even if that ends up being true, and XRP's move is only half the size of this, 240% would still put it all the way up at $7. So in order for XRP to get to $7, we would obviously have to take out the major resistance levels along the way, which the first one is right now at the 0.5 at about $2.33. And the key one is up here at 255. As you can see, we got rejected at back in May. So we can highlight 255, and we can say that once XRP gets over 255, that is the first sign for a large rally. The second sign and confirmation of a large rally would be getting over the 786 retracement at $2.89, which you can see was the high from March of 2025. Now, if we go back to that $7, you can see that there isn't actually a resistance level up here. The first one is actually $5.30. The second one is $9.60. Now, if you start playing around with this and you start pulling the fibs down to the close, you can see that 960 is there yet again. However, 840 is up in this area. So one would make the case that it's very possible that XRP comes to this range up here. However, we can't talk about anything up here until XRP gets over these short-term resistance levels of about 250 to 260 and 280 to 290. So as long as XRP is below these two prices, there is no reason to assume that XRP is bullish, and we'll probably continue to see consolidation for the foreseeable future, in my opinion.